Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be cutting my husband's hair. Hi, welcome. Today we're gonna be cutting my husband's hair. So I'm just gonna be combing it out first. Make sure there's no knots. Hmm? Alright, so we're just making sure there's no knots. Big Baba, hi Nasia. How things? Right, so I'm just gonna be getting my clippers. And I like to start with a number 2 first. Okay, so nothing is coming off with the 2. Right, so nothing is coming off with the 2, so I'm gonna switch to a number 1. We have a 1 more. Good night, everyone. So we're just trimming down my husband's hair. The angles. Husband telling Mama how to trim it. While he is getting his hair cut, so he has to tell me what he wants done. So, turn on this side so I can get this side as you're on this side. right? So we just turn so that you'll be able to see that I'm cutting on this side, but you'll can see that he has some waves going on there. Right. So we just trimmed down this side and now we're gonna turn so that y'all could see me doing the back. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Cherise and today we are cutting my husband's hair. So y'all are seeing him get a wave cut. So I started off with a number 1 guard. No, I'm not from the United States, I'm from Trinidad. So this is the first time that I'm actually doing this on live with you guys. I'm just going to get my brush to brush this back here. Hmm? No, that's what I said. I was in there. Alright, so you're just brushing off any excess hair. Alright, so now we're gonna turn so that we could get the back area here. Get one of those spin chairs. Yeah. Alright, so we just trimming on the back and we will come back to do the fade here, but we are just doing the general cut all around right now. Right? This hair is pretty thick because I didn't cut it in quite a while. Right? So this is how the hair is kind of like stuck in the clippers. So I'm gonna take it off and we're gonna take off that hair properly. Right? And then I'm gonna just put back on the gun. Where are you from? I'm from Trinidad. That's in the Caribbean. That's in the Caribbean. So no, I'm not from the United States of America. So we're trimming the hair in a downward motion because you want to always cut the hair in the direction that the hair grows in, right? So the back, we almost finished with the back. You still see some hair coming off there. But I want to make sure that everything is leveled. So the clippers doesn't have too much hair in it now, right? But I'm still gonna brush the back hair before we move on to the side. Just want to make sure that we get all the hair even from this angle. Alright, so I'm satisfied with the back, so I'm going to we're gonna turn to the side to get the other side that we didn't cut as yet, right? So I'm just brushing it. So you can see that there is a difference in the hair length there, and on this side you're actually seeing much more waves happening in the back here that we would have cut already. So now it's time to cut down this side that we didn't do as yet. So there is a difference in the hair length there, right? I'm just brushing it just to make sure that everything is evened off before I cut this side here. So I'm going to pull behind the ears and trim in the direction, only in the direction that the hair is growing in. Will I be fading also? Yes, I will be fading also. But I just started to cut, so I'm just doing the general cut first. I'm using a number 1 guard to cut down the entire hair, so one level. Alright, so I'm gonna brush it through now. You can see he has a lot of waves going on there. Look at that. So we're just facing forward again, so we could just pass it throughout the entire hair and make sure the top hair is evened off, is leveled off. So I'm just gonna go over around the entire hair just to make sure that everything is leveled off before we do the feed. We do have to mark, and it will be the last thing that we do. just gonna brush it through, and I'm using the soft side of the brush. So this is the hard side, this is the soft side, the black side, and this side that is, you know, much more brown, this is the hard side. So you don't want to work on this hard side given that you have already trimmed down the hair. You want to make sure that you use the soft side so there is no bruising of the scalp. So I'm just brushing through the entire hair, and then we're gonna turn to the side so that we can start to do the fade on the sides and then the back area before we mark. After. I want to trim down the bed.
The two right there?
Yeah. So I'm gonna close the guard, take off the clippers first, and brush off the excess hair from in between, right, before you start. So I'm still using our number 1. So we're gonna start the fade. Right, and we're going in an upward direction because we want to take off much more of the hair on this side, right? And then I'm gonna go in this direction. And don't forget to go back. I'm not forgetting to go back down this way. So y'all could already see that the fade is coming in really nicely. I want to brush it down just to make sure that we are getting it even. Make sure you get all behind the ears here too. I'm going to take off the clippers because I want to fade down this area just a little bit more. I'm going to put back on my guard and go over the hair. Especially in this area right here. And just like that, our fade on this side is complete. So we're gonna do the next side. I wanna do the back first.
Yeah, the next one.
Next side. So we're gonna do the next side.
Yeah, you don't know comments or?
Yeah. Oh, his hairline. That's what I said. I have to. We are gonna be marking last, as well as yes, I brush his hair as well. I'm gonna go on the next side.
Somebody say something. I don't know.
She nice with the clippers. Am I nice with the clippers? Alright, so we're gonna do the next side. Same upward motion. Just about there. Doing this slightly behind the ears as well. And then I'm going in a downward motion this way. And I go back up. Y'all, I went and learned, watch videos to be able to cut my husband hair, learn how to fade, learn how to do everything. So that is a bill that we no longer take part in unless he really wants to, or if I'm too busy or too tired or something, then yeah, then you know he goes to sleep. Okay. 1 second, guys. Right? So we're gonna remove we are gonna remove the guard again and fade down some more. And I just want to go in a downward motion this way, just to make sure that the fade on this side is even out. Alright, so how we looking there, guys, so far? I like it. Right? So now we're gonna do the back area. Right? So we're gonna be fading. Usually I would fade from here to here, right? Because most times that is where the durag would rest, and you don't want that kick back there happening. Right? So we start with our number 1 guard, and I'm working in an upward motion. Right up. All the way up to that space there. Right, the back there is thick, so we have a lot of hair stuck in our clippers, so you just want to remove that, and then I'm gonna go in a downward motion here. So I'm gonna even this up here, so you're just kind of doing like a slide kick up there, nothing too much. Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're just gonna give my husband a haircut. We still have to also do his beard and his face, mustache, everything. He has waves, so this is gonna look nice. So I'm gonna turn off my machine. I'm gonna take off the guard because we do want to file down this area some more, right? I want to brush off the excess hair that we have, happening. Right? And again, you're working in an upward motion. Brush off any excess hair. I'm just gonna pass on the clippers all the way down like this.
You change it up?
Yeah. Just passing it back like this to make sure everything is evened off pretty nicely. And behind the ears, because behind the ears tends to get a bit long.
You have Puree on it?
If you have time, no?
Feel like that in nothing Nike?
What? I don't know. What's the one I need? There's maybe
Yeah, so no one. Puree is fine.
You know what you want? So, believe?
Okay.
It's not correctly.
We can make up.
That's all I'm my friend.
You don't make it repeat, right?
No, I needed to.
I barely trust my girlfriend all the time. I trust my girlfriend all the time. When you make me all the time, today I eat twice.
Okay. And just brushing the whole thing through.
What is that?
I'm not really saying, I just go check. And so I'm just brushing through the whole thing, and then I'm going to start to mark his hair before we move on to the face, right? But I like to pass the brush through the entire hair. make sure everything is evened off. After we do the mark, I like to pass back my clippers as well, but I like to start from the side to the back area here when I'm marking first. So can you turn to the side for me?
That's it.
Any side. Just gonna get some water, guys.
Cool. You will have some coke, huh? Yeah.
Right, so I want to get some water to be able to dip my brush in for when we are gonna mark this side, right? And I always like to get new razor blades when I am cutting, when I'm marking, right? That's so that we have no bumps or razor bumps happening or any breakouts. So I'm just using my an edge brush to brush the sides, right? And adding the water is just gonna make the hair cut easier. Right, so we have that curve coming in there. I'm going to go behind the ears a little. Right, I'm gonna go in with some more water on this side here. It just kind of helps soften up the hair so that when you're marking, it's much easier. Causes less tension. Right, and just like that, one side is complete. Right, we're gonna do the next side and then we'll do along the front of the hairline. same thing applies. We're gonna use some water to wet it and brush it through, just so that we're making the hair much softer to be able to cut with the razor blade. Okay. No, you cannot take me out. I am married. This is my husband here. Okay? Alright, and we're going behind the ears, same way again. Possibly. I have told them to us, if you play with some years, towards those weekends, the key is to be outside. So we are actually cutting his hair this time of the night because the baby is sleeping. So we're trying to do this while the baby is asleep, right? Right? Now we're gonna do the front and then we will come down and do the sides of the hair. Right? So you're gonna turn the front one. Right? So I like to mark the front and then do the side area. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to use my edge brush, wet it in some water, brush along the hairline like this, and then use our razor blade to trim it down. Right, I like to start from the center first. And I'm gonna bring it down all the way onto the forehead. You kind of exfoliate the skin as well.
I'm rejected now, that's okay. I see you put out brush, I see things swimming.
Fun fact, I used to have to use a white eye pencil to mark out the hairline before I was able to just do it free-handedly. My husband was not about that life. Yes. He's like, you are not going to give me a bent mark, so you're going to use that pencil.
Yeah, man, so that you white mark, the white line.
And I get back a pencil. Those are good.
Yeah, so what's your first?
What?
Before you cut it?
No, I don't should have that.
Where are you come? Yes. bridge here, I'm not sure.
When I go show you, I just put the product pants in my why they cut. I was only joking. You're a lovely couple, and I wish you a beautiful and happy life together. Thank you very much. So this way.
Yeah, maybe believe it.
Yeah, we don't believe you. Thanks, sir. Right, and I want to go in this way. Right.
Yeah, so.
Hi, lions. It's alright, it's alright. Alright, so I'm gonna pass back my clippers throughout the hair, and then we're gonna move on to the face. And I'm just doing this just to make sure the hair is evened out throughout. I'm using my number one guard. This 1.5. Huh?
Leave any clippers open on half is 1.5.
And when the clippers is open on half, it's called 1.5. So I just learned that. I did not know that all the time. I have some hair stuck in the clippers, so I'm just gonna remove the clippers and brush off the hair. Hi guys, welcome. For those of you who are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Massage for the next one. We watch here. Yeah, shut my house is in here. How many talking? I know me, I'm still a bit sleepy.
Are you coming to bed soon? Alright, so my husband likes his mustache, not beard, his mustache taken off. So we're gonna take that completely off. I like the beard, so that stays. I get nervous around my husband. In a good way. So, just gonna put on this, put some batteries in this one and remove it. Alright, so this is what we're gonna use. Alright, this is what we're gonna use to remove it. Alright. Okay. Y'all know I'm usually on earlier in the day, but we have to do things when the baby sleeps. Right? And on a Saturday it's our Sabbath also, so yeah, I don't usually go live on the Sabbath unless I'm going to get ready for church. Right, so I'm just brushing through his hair a bit, the beard, before I cut it down, just to neaten it up a bit. Right?
Can you design that?
Okay.
Yeah, try from the bigger ones. Just, you see what on top of my head? If you want that same length of the bed, go ahead. 2? I don't know. So 5.
6.
Yeah.
6.
Take it down and come down.
Alright, so we're starting with 6.
1.5. Shave with that Gillette.
Not taking off anything.
Check on that. Your hair in it, right? Keep going.
So we did get some hair coming off of there. So the number 6 did work. I'm gonna go on the next side. And I'm kind of cutting direction that the hair is growing in.
This is very bottom. 6 is very bottom. If you want to go on the side, you have to go down. Huh?
3.
You look home, so?
4 versus 5. So we're trying on number 5 now. I don't want to take off hair. I just, well, much hair. I just want to kind of tame the wild hair of it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to mark the day and then I'll go back in and trim down wherever is needed or wherever is necessary. So turning to this side here, same thing applies, especially as you're going onto the face. I am going to wet my brush and we're passing it onto the face like this. Right, because you don't want to cause any friction onto the face, so you want to make sure and wet it. Right, so I'm starting on this side here and I'm working it downward like that. To the fullest part of the bed. Like that. I like to go in the next direction just to make sure that we get all the hair off of the face. Exfoliate the face really nicely.
Complete now.
Alright, so we're just doing the sides because we want the sides here to also look neat. Can't forget the ears. Right, and we're gonna go across this way here. So this part here has to come off. Hi guys, so let me know where you are tuned in from. Right? Right. So one side is done and he is already looking extra handsome.
son fight to your whatever.
Yeah, boy.
Woman.
We tried to do this earlier, but didn't
Days
happen.
before,
And
days.
days before, yeah. I was supposed to do this since what, Friday? Tuesday. Didn't happen. Right, so we're gonna do the next side. And then I will come back and clean up the mustache. Right? Wetting it same way.
So in the end, right? I have to turn around and do the hair shake and turn around the intention to put the hand on the belly.
Right? So gonna go in a downward motion.
So they can pose and things.
All the way to the fullest point of the beard.
Turn around for me back on much over the shoulder, but get us on. Try not for the belly to protrude.
Turn around and pose. And don't forget to watch the 2 count. Oh gosh. Right, we have to do this side of the beard also.
Yeah. Yeah, she come now, over and she.
So we have the other toddlers in the room with us. So you all may hear other little voices.
Yeah, we get here cut after. You want to skip the wash part? Easy way. I don't know that one here. So you gotta remember.
I still have to cut my son's hair, my big son's hair. So now all I decided to turn in the cut so that we'll clean up the mustache.
Yeah, good for you. Yeah. You're making it up.
Right, so,
You married well done.
yeah. And so I usually also cut my husband's eyebrows as well to neaten them up. So I'm wetting it first. Yeah. You go ahead, Mom.
Still be watching how we go watch stuff.
How are you doing?
Huh? Watch how I watch it. That's what's right. I love you.
Just to take off any unruly hair that, will try to challenge us. As well as the hair, right?
How old are you, sis?
Yeah.
No, no, sir.
You just send it to that when you sleep.
So it's that now the grandson.
Kind of rush.
Oh no, we don't know about it.
Right?
We need some, if we don't know about it, we need some.
Right, and just like that, our mark is complete, our hair is finished, but we're just gonna spritz it with some water and then put some grease and brush it a little bit. Right? So I have my spray bottle.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah,
Ah! Right? No. Take a couple.
mentally too.
No, it's so funny. You have to go with it. Come on. Yeah, come on.
It's a vampire, my God. Vampire. My God.
Right? I like to put some grease in their hair, and for grease we are using the soft and silky revitalizing hair food. Right?
My God, you're sleepy.
Hey, she doesn't want my legs.
Cross your bed.
Yeah, I'm going to get just now. Once we get a fresh new blow up.
No, you don't know Clarice. Give it to me. Clarice.
Right? So we would not go back in and do the extra intricate details, but like, tying it down with the durag. If he wants to add anything additional to his hair, I'm not sure.
No.
Right? Brushing through the beard.
Oh, this is so tired.
Yes.
Listen, my dad. It looking like I did the job now.
How what?
I'll work my God.
Is that? No pum there, no like that. I'm taking them now, be here.
Take a child.
Yeah,
So just gonna pass the clippers right to the top here.
I don't feel ready, camera.
Come on,
Right here, just to kind of neaten up Because we had some wild hair there. Did that come from there?
From there.
Hmm?
That didn't
I told you.
was a giga child.
Child who eats something that's bigger. He got bite or something. Eat
No, he
from
has double chins.
No, we don't have
Shimon, one way for us, Shimon, bigger child.
Right, so I'm finished with my husband's hair. We just gave him a pretty good
Where's the leg?
mark and file. I'm gonna take off this. Lovely. I'm gonna do a 360.
Mom,
I
you're
said
all
that
the
shit
way
in the
back.
camera.
Oh, we did that. It's looking cute.
Right? I don't think they want the only thing.
Okay, so that's it for my husband. I have my son's hair to cut.
You want to do him like over the shoulder, like what the barbers just do? That's not. Bring me out.
I just use that one as how he has the other hand. Chin.
You can't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'm saying over the shoulder is a wider lens and put it above your neck, but like all over your
On
shoulder.
the top, like.
And
as a
switch
top.
that,
Yeah.
right, so.
Right, so we're just gonna make some adjustments to the room because I have to cut my son's hair now and he's much shorter than my husband. So in order for me to be able to get it effectively, we have to change up a few things within the room a little, right? I'll also be right back because I have to go wash off my hand with the hair.
So where you face?
Mom, I need it. Please. I
Thank you,
bet
sir.
you.
I don't know if you got that now.
First one. Okay.
What happened?
As in when you check.
Oh, Dad, can I sit down?
No, you're not cutting your hair, you're combing your hair. So it's up to mommy if she combing your hair tonight.
Right.
Yeah,
Right,
you just don't
so-
know just record, right?
We're going to work on the high chair.
No. Oh, the phone?
Yeah, just
I don't know your way phone. I don't.
So mic.
Sound like a microphone.
No, you need some phone.
Thank you.
Look at what
Hey, go.
So when they leave our should just have it over the
Hey, go, my God.
and a ring, right? A big ring, whatever you had from before.
Yeah.
Go, my God.
So I'm gonna try it.
Here you go.
So we on our second hair,
Head.
right? Our second head. And this chair could turn like this. So yeah, we won't have to be doing too much moving. So I enjoyed cutting my husband's hair. What do you all think about the cut? Hi guys. Hi Russell Forbes. You just came in. We already did one haircut. I did my husband's hair. I cut his hair and fade, mark, everything. We did the full works. Now I'm on to my son's hair. Right, so I'm gonna trim his hair. We were supposed to do this probably like about since Thursday, but what happened is that the baby. We couldn't get to do it for the baby. So we are getting to do it tonight, and I know it's a bit later than I would usually be live, because I've never done a live at this time of the night before. First time. This is our first time going live this way. My daughter is in the room as well. So my husband is setting up the camera, because usually when I go live as well doing my makeup and my hair, it's posted to my page outside of the live. So y'all should go back and check that out when it's posted, or y'all can replay this live. But the family is in the room with us today, guys. So we have the whole family outside here today. So I'm just waiting for him to set up, and we're getting it from this angle, so that when it's posted, you all can see the cut from a different angle. Alright?
No. Yes.
He's going to take a quick nap while I cut his hair. Right? He is also a bit tired. Your children are good? Yeah, my children are great. Yeah. So, he's a bit tired, but we have to do this tonight, because once the baby's up tomorrow, I'm not sure how the itinerary would be. So, yeah, boy. Right, and the good thing is the high chair that he's on could spin, so that I won't have to be doing too much moving around.
That's the high chair.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like,
just admired my husband. Okay.
you like that?
Yeah.
Mano chance. Come on.
Oh. I did. Let's finish. So we just adjusting the camera.
Yeah, just turn them so you get any two angles. Look come here and see. Have his old head there. You like it like that?
Yeah, we good.
Well, let's have it. Bring that one first.
You got some baby on, girl.
Go in your bed.
Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Yes.
Don't walk on that.
Are you sleepy? Are you sleepy? Yes, you are.
Sunny day, over here, sunny,
That's
sunny,
not
sunny.
You what?
You good.
I'm not saying nothing.
No, it does.
You sit down. Turn them, let me see. Pull them out. Okay, now they're coming from the door. Alright, look how we see here. Right? And turn that around to face them. You understand?
Yeah.
Might actually true.
This way.
Mommy, he needs some phone.
Flaky dicky. A camera, yes, we have a camera setting up on the next side as well.
Can you help me?
So, I'm gonna record. This is all. Like that?
Yeah. It's kind of chaotic.
Yeah, I'll come pick up all them things. Somebody hungry, but
That can be that because she don't eat bread and peanut butter.
Now that's how much bread and peanut butter you used to be.
Exactly. That's why I do not want to give you any dinner.
growing child.
Right, so I'm just combing through the hair. Make sure we get any knots out.
Nuts?
Mm-hmm.
How could
Wakey dicky.
how could be nuts in, how could there be nuts in my hair?
My child.
When you pass it through, it feels like my hair is a lot more shorter.
Just some. I do like all that flour on it. Right? So now put them on.
Yeah, so we setting up, I like to make sure that we get the best lighting to showcase the work. So this is the big light that we usually use when I'm also filming my makeup videos or my get readies with me, as well as the ring light in the corner there, and then we have another light that I usually put on the other side. So because this is actually the first time that I'm setting up with the camera to record while I do a haircut, because I did a haircut already once on the page, but this is the first time that I'm using the camera to film it.
Shout out my message there. Check it. Yeah, shout out my message. You say you're coming to bed.
When you left the chair, it feel like I was floating. I believe I could fly. But how could someone message you, Mom?
Easy. Like I said, we are just setting up the camera. So this is the room with just the light that's in the room. So we just started putting on the additional lighting. So it's pretty dark, hence the reason we are always adding lighting to the room to ensure that you'll see the whatever I'm doing effectively.
Oh yeah, still over the shoulder, but so high.
I want to sleep. I could not sleep. And you said, in my hand, I could just sleep together. I never sleep.
Yeah.
It will just jam down. That's it.
If he washing the sheets tomorrow, he could go ahead and be and sleep.
If he washing the sheets.
Yeah.
If he washing the
Sheets?
No!
Daddy said if you washing the sheets tomorrow, then you could.
Oh yeah, video looking.
See you later, Sharice. Yes, thank you for coming. So we're just gonna start.
You like it, right?
So y'all could check out the video. Yeah, y'all could check out the video. If you can't stay along, y'all could check out the video after we post it to my page. Shama, sit in the same position, but now we upstairs, moving things in the room, it's close to the
I got
camera.
how much?
Close to the one?
It's close to the camera, so you can update the sound loud.
I'm done now.
Alright, two.
Come out and sweet.
I'll bring them, yes, sir. Now then?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, look at that. Go ahead,
So
start on my
we're
road.
gonna go ahead and start.
Okay.
Oh, Mom, are you walking?
Yes, I'm working, girly.
No, I'm walking.
Mom, there's a huge.
Let's go walk. Nina, bye.
I'm gonna take a nap.
I'm watching TV, Micah. Oh, here we go. Does this, does this, does this. I carry the sun. This is the sun.
Mom, I'm not washing the sheets tomorrow.
Oh, no, we don't know.
I'll fade.
No.
Right.
No, 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 no.
So you turn them so. You come here. Right? Let's see. Right. Trim them, see? So it's still getting now. Over the shoulder effect. So you stay in there and you turn them. Could do that or?
Yeah.
Let's see what about this one.
Wakey dakey. Passing for my trim. No, you don't need a trim this year. You don't. You don't. If you're coming to cut the ends of your hair, yeah.
We'll open the light then.
So clearly we will have to take late appointments. We gotta take late hair appointments now.
Yeah, charger.
Right here. Once the price is right.
$2.99 for a haircut.
When you
Back in the days.
yeah.
How about 100 for just shave?
Like if I like something, man.
Yeah.
I could set
It's
it up,
never
but
too late. Yeah, once the price is right.
don't tell me. I'll get it on.
I'll fix it.
No, fix it while we're working now.
No, that side.
No, it's okay.
But there's somebody
That's
says
just it. That side. Fix that side.
No, fix it.
Wait, Mom, I feel sleeping 12 o'clock and I hear notification. And somebody sent me
Yes, Max Michael.
$1 million to cut their hair. They'll do it.
You can have to cut the hair.
12. What
blend way too fast. That's what's my little girl.
I'm watching in the dark.
I guess it's
Good mascara is actually a real thing.
What?
Mascara.
Yeah.
That keep up shoes just
Keep it up.
Maria.
Yes.
Not
So
it?
pretty, right?
No pretty for my love.
That's enough for tonight, right?
There was some makeup.
Nada up late. Yeah, Nada is the late bird. Michael is the one that's go to bed early.
Okay.
Because he usually has, school, so he's kind of like trained to go to bed early. Nada, on the other hand, she's the late bird, late birdie, like to stay up late. And she wants to wear makeup. No, she wants the makeup, not for Michael. She wants the makeup for herself.
I'm so sad, Mom.
She wanna put on makeup. If you see the lip right now.
I want to open this stupid. Let it go, let it go.
Is this so eager to watch the film?
No, Mama, no.
Neda.
No, no, no,
I want chart.
no. No, go on outside.
I want chart.
Oh, but it is, yeah. She likes makeup. So, Michael's hair is for the most part down back. We are just gonna do the fade now.
The whole shoulder full of hair.
And we're going in the upward direction.
Oh, the baby point. Take a bite. So that. So that. So that. See that? Oh, I just see that. See that? Oh. I got it here. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, she's shy when she around people, but home, home is the safe space. So it's plenty talking. The weather's so bad right now. Yes. Well, thank God for the rain. Love the rain sometimes. So for those of you who just tuned in, thank you so very much. Hi, Authentic. Yeah, soup. I love a good soup. Oh my gosh, love soup.
I like to have soup.
My son likes fries and chicken.
So, okay, done.
And so we usually have to do this once the baby sleeps. And I don't usually go live on a Saturday during the daytime because it is my Sabbath. Where's the brush? Take off majority of that hair from off of it. He's pretty tired, but you know, this is the time that we actually have to get it done because once the baby's up, you know, there are other things that I have to tend to. Your tea was better. Yes. I didn't tell you in a minute. Stop, no, I didn't tell you in a minute. But I think one of the babies. Cuts by Vivid Beauty, a all-rounded salon. We do makeup, hair, and nail cuts. What? My son is like, what? What are you saying, mommy?
Miracle? Miracle. Oh, I thought you said miracle.
And so we're just brushing through, and then I will mark. You never saw a female barber before? Yeah, there is female barbers.
Actually, I've never seen one myself.
Yeah, there are female barbers. So I like to start on the side first, and then I like the front to be done last.
Mom, that's cool. You could have put it in warm water.
You need some black.
You haven't had a cut in like what, almost 2 weeks? You gotta invest in the black spray thingy. Yeah, well, gifts are welcome.
Wait, what is that? What is that, Mom? What's
The
this?
marking behind the ears. Yes, son.
I know when I even asked Auntie Sherry one question. She just began, and use the police.
How we looking there? Looking fresh so far. Do we have any barbers on? I'm gonna turn it to the next side. So for those of you who tuned in late with me tonight, thank you all so very much. I know I'm not usually on this late, but we had to do things a bit differently. When the baby sleeps, we have to get some stuff done.
I'm going downstairs.
Go ahead, knock on it just now.
Okay.
We will go back up and go back in and clean up certain areas. Hi, D Savage, how things? How you going? So I did my husband's hair earlier on. So for those of you who were on when I did that, yeah, we did one. We did one already. So we did my husband's hair first. and now I'm doing my son's hair. But he's a bit tired, he's ready for bed, but I have to get things done this way as the baby sleeps because I was supposed to cut their hair since Thursday and didn't get to do it. Yeah, Mama? Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Right, my son is pretty tired, but we're almost finished.
Mommy, let me sit the other chair.
Yeah, sure.
Mama, yeah.
We're almost finished. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're just trimming down my son's hair. I did my husband's hair on live already.
Mommy, look, I set it on the tablet.
Okay.
Mommy, look, it's working.
Mm-hmm.
Mommy, look, I see superhero.
Okay. Yeah, I learned to be able to cut my boy's hair, my husband, and my son's hair, so that you could just simply minus that cost from the budget. And I think they enjoy me cutting their hair more than the barber. I don't know, gotta ask them.
Mommy, but I just see the
So my son says he prefers that I cut his hair, and I'm sure my husband prefers that I cut his hair too. passing it throughout the entire hair just to make sure that there's nothing that we need to cut anymore. I don't go down too low because they have waves, so you know, you don't want to cut down or completely cut off the waves. Nice. So now I'm just gonna spritz him up. This is the part that he likes but don't like.
I don't know, like, no, no,
Go
no,
on.
no.
So I'm just spritzing some water. This is just water, but he's cold. Right? Okay. 1 second, guys.
I feel like I was getting cold lipstick from the beach.
Right? I'm gonna brush his hair. And you're always gonna brush in the direction that the hair grows in.
Oh wait, no, don't feel like body like.
Right, and I'm just gonna put some grease in his hair. Right, I'm using the Soft and Silky Revitalizing Hair Food. Looks good, thank you. Yeah. Yeah. My son had long hair, but we cut it last year. He asked to get it cut last year.
Because I didn't like the comb. It was hurting.
Mommy, you need some blanket.
Alright. That's okay. You only 2 minutes.
It's cool, but I can't tell it.
You need some blanket. I'll be back.
We'll be right back.
But I need some blanket. I'll be back.
Looks good. Thank you so very much. How we looking there, guys? We looking good. Right. And his cut is complete. He's cold, so I'm just kind of like wiping the excess water and hair from around him. You dexterous with your hands. What does that mean? Dexterous? What does that mean? How long you cutting hair? I have not been cutting hair long. Like what I used to do. So, what I used to do though is my husband used to cut his hair and I just would mark him. And then eventually I just watched some. Oh, it means very skilled. Nice. Um, so what I did do is I started watching videos on YouTube self and on TikTok about how to fade, and I eventually learned how to fade in order to be able to fade their hair, and because I already knew how to mark with marking my husband's hair. So you can actually say it's just about a year I've been cutting hair, like their hair as full from start um, to finish. I've been cutting their hair, yeah. So, yeah. And then what I started doing is my husband made a suggestion of why not try to trim my son's hair every 2 weeks in order for me to get more practice. And that is what I actually just continued doing. I ensured that every 2 weeks, I would kind of like sharpen up his hair, make sure his mark and stuff was good for school. And I guess eventually I got to learn it how I learned it now. And I only have just a regular kit with the different length clippers. I don't have the extra stuff that you would see at the barber shop, the different machines. I just have two machines. I'll show you guys what they look like. So I have this. This is what I use. I usually use this one to take off my husband's mustache, and this is what I would use to trim with. And I just learned the machine over the time and learned to cut their hair. Need more good mothers like you, swear. Thank you very much. So yeah, I just we just learned to do it over the time frame in order to cut down on one, for me to be able to know how to be versatile in my skill, and also to take care of my boys hair, and also ensuring that they are always neat and polished, because for the most part barbers usually in Trinidad are very busy and booked. So in order for them to just simply keep polished, to not have to wait hours by the barber shop, that was ideal for me to learn how to do it to minimize that time.
Mom, can I change that? No,
So yeah, so I just learned it over the months and keep perfecting it. But yeah, so y'all will see the full version of this video on my channel. I will post it because I did do my husband's hair as well in the beginning, and then I had to do my son's hair after. And yeah, and then we have he has three boys because I have another son. He's still a baby, but I mean it would be ideal to know how to cut their hair so that they don't have to go and wait long hours by the barber shop, right? And they generally cut their hair this short because they usually have waves and stuff. So it's not really like mohawk and these styles, at least not yet. So that's it. So that's the little backstory of um, you know how I learned to cut the hair. I used to like to be able to see my husband with a fresh mark all the time. So, I learned to do it over the time. And how I learned to do that is I used one of my white eyeliner pencils and I used to mark out his hairline and then go in with the razor blade to cut it to make sure that it was neat. So that was my guideline. and eventually over time, it just became pretty easy for me to be able to do it without the guide. But they still do like the white line to show that it's extra crisp and very neat, but I have to repurchase that. But yeah, so that's how I learned to cut, and the little backstory of me doing that. And I really enjoy it because I like to see my boys, my husband and my son. I love to see their hair very neat. So it is a pleasure for me to actually do that for them.
Look, I want that one.
So yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. For those of you who tuned in from the very start, thank you all so very much. It was indeed a pleasure being here with you all tonight. I really enjoyed showcasing you guys another skill that I have and have developed over a period of time. This didn't just happen overnight, it happened over a period of time. Yeah, yeah, so I will come on much more often as well to show you guys how I cut the hair. And damn, that crispy, I need a cut here. So yeah, um so I will come on much more often to show you guys me cutting their hair. I usually cut their hair every 2 weeks, and I may, depending on where we're going, it may be, if it needs to be like before the 2 weeks, I tend to do that as well. Like if we have somewhere to go and they need like their fade to be freshened up, then I will come on and show you guys that as well. So that is it for this one, guys. I know it's late and I don't usually go live this late, but the baby, we had one, it's my Sabbath. Well, Saturdays are usually my Sabbath, and I don't do anything on a Saturday, so you all will rarely ever see me live unless I'm going to church on a Saturday. So I decided to come tonight. He's your twin. You and your husband have strong genes, beautiful family. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so this is my big son though. This is my first son. Yeah. So yeah, so that's it for this one, guys. Thank you all so very much for tuning in. I enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it too. And if you all are new here, don't forget to like and subscribe for much more. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next one. I'm not sure what's happening tomorrow, but if you unsubscribe, like and subscribe so that if I do go live tomorrow, you all will know what's going on. Everyone like and subscribe. Yes, have a good evening, guys. I'm not sure where you all are looking from, but or what time it is where you all are. So have a good one, guys. Bye.